Thanks. Alright, this is the brand new one today. It's called Lost. If a priest falls in love, it better be with God, right? If a priest falls in love, his heart should burst open with all the psalms of the angels, the ferocity of the passion, the humility of barren rooms hosting the Eucharist. Falling in love is best fit for the soul, for the body is sin, a living record of all the transgressions committed by the children of men. If a priest falls in love, he better not search for light in a woman's skin. Worldwide, 110,000 priests have left the church. Not because they stopped believing, not because they molested an altar boy, but because their hearts melted for the kind of divinity that only lives in the world. In the seediest bars, in wildest concerts, in urban parks and strip malls, all the places where a messenger of God is not allowed to fall. Oh Father, what have we done? His burden is easy and his yoke is light. Did you know those robes would be so heavy? How often must you don your mask and bless the Mass? How often does an evening pass when your bedroom feels like ice? We all weren't made for winter. Is the church afraid of God? Are we afraid of God? Are we afraid our beloved priests will find the taste of lips too fulfilling? That they will shirk higher purpose to taste the fruits of a garden we're trying to escape? God forbid that a red-blooded man dares know his creator. God forbid that holy language is more than Hebrew and Sanskrit, more than piety and charity, more than warm smiles and hugs. Maybe it's lighting candles for Saint Therese while planning a romantic dinner. Maybe it's reciting scripture while letting robes drop to floors. Maybe it's listening to choral majesty through the breath of a sweating bride. God forbid that his love extends through the sun and wind and water and forgiveness and grace down to human hands and human fingers and lips and skin and blessed precious eyes and hair and laughs and hymens and liquid warmth pulsing over surging staffs. This priest could be Moses parting sweet water with the prayers of ancient tongue. This priest could be Lazarus rising from the dead. God forbid that priests are men. God forbid that they find the light that we adore and praise is inside of the women that we were bred to hate. Yeah, hate. To pray to the God within this woman is to pray to every beautiful woman that calls herself ugly because we told her only models were lovely, that believed she was not to speak unless spoken to, was created for duty and not pleasure and therefore shouldn't miss her clitoris when we snip it, the one everyone calls a bitch but it took being a bitch to get her job, that marries unhappily because it's better than walking down the street while eyes move directly from her belly to her hand, that is on welfare because the maternity leave was a pain in the ass and her boss hired someone else. I'm talking about every middle school girl that thinks dressing conservatively makes her a prude and being a flirt makes her a slut. And every 17-year-old that keeps her mouth shut along with her black eye because she thinks it's her fault. If we acknowledged our Creator in that woman, our knees would burn on carpet. Our prayers would singe our tongues. We can talk all day about feminism and change, but maybe it starts with the priests falling in love and in the arms of a sinner, both remembering they were already saved. If a priest falls in love, is his spirit stained? Must happiness always come with a cost? If we only know God by one name, are we still lost?